Welcome to Jerusalem. It's regular season Group G action in the Basketball Champions League as Jerusalem welcome Türk Telekom to Israel in an absolutely crucial tie on the route to the playoffs. Well, these teams have played each other 3 times in European action, and Türk Telekom have a 2-1 lead on their head-to-head. And Jerusalem are going to have to turn that around. There's the schedule for Group G. I go here with the big win, 76-73 over Limoges last night. That puts so much pressure on both of these two teams in the battle for the top 2 places in the group. Well, here are those Group G standings with Igokia with the 3-2 record on top. You can see if Jerusalem get the win tonight, all 3 teams will have a 3-2 record as they head into the deciding week of the regular season. Limoges no longer have the chance to progress. They will finish bottom of the group. But these 2 teams very, very much alive, and head-to-heads could become a factor. This Türk Telekom roster, which only 10 guys make the trip with Coach Golen's team, but most importantly, Carl Wiltshire, who's having the season of his life, is a huge presence on that Türk Telekom lineup. 32 points Wiltshire had in the win for Türk Telekom, the 4-point win earlier on in the regular season, 98-94 in Turkey. And here is Odet Katache's roster. How long Odet Katache will be the head coach here is a matter of conjecture. But this roster, coming off a loss in the Israeli league to big rivals Maccabi Tel Aviv, which sees them drop to a 7-2 record, 3rd place in the Israeli top division. Scoring points, not the issue. Defensively has been their problem. Gave up 100 points in that loss in the Israeli league. Gave up 98 points in the loss in Turkey. So it's the issue, the challenge is clear. Yeah, Hapoel Jerusalem can get it done at the defensive end. Their offensive power is there for everybody, but they're going up against a team here that just score for fun. Currently sitting 4th in the Turkish Premier League with a 9-7 record, but also coming off a loss as Darüşşafaka, another Basketball Champions League team, turned over Türk Telekom in the last game, which gave them their 7th loss. So both teams trying to rebound from a disappointing loss in domestic league play. But Türk Telekom can pretty much secure their spot in the playoffs with the win here. If they don't get the win here, then, well, what a last round of games it's going to be in this group. So Türk Telekom introduced by the announcer. So what would have been normally an absolutely bear pit of an atmosphere here in Jerusalem. And Coach Goran done a good job with Türk Telekom. They had a disappointing final 8. Really didn't deliver the performance that they believed they were capable of. Went into the final 8 with great aspiration, but came up short, eliminated, and are back in the 2021 season. Trying to get back to the playoffs, trying to get back to the final 8, trying to become a Basketball Champions League champion. Hapoel Jerusalem have flattered to deceive in the last couple of years. Approaching the postseason, they're one of the favourite teams to go all the way, but have just come up short. Made the final 8. Again, probably disappointed themselves. It was a difficult stage for them in terms of their preparation and how ready they were to play. But now, 2 good performances away from the playoffs again. 2 wins would secure a place in the postseason for Jerusalem. And they've got to start here, 1 game at a time. Sean Thomas, stellar performance in the loss earlier in the regular season, 21 points, shooting 9 from 10 and 7 boards in the loss on the road in Turkey. And he is, and has been for Jerusalem, just the stable factor, always delivering, always getting it done for this Jerusalem lineup, who you've got to say are a little light on the inside, but Sean Thomas makes up for a lot of that just on his own output. Here are the 3 officials: Volinovic, Mr. Vulic, and Mr. Slav from Montenegro, Croatia, and Germany, respectively. A super experienced refereeing crew. And as we always say, their teamwork as important as the other 2 teams on the floor tonight. Well, it's in analysing the game, the first game between these 2 teams in the regular season, it was down to shooting percentages, really. This is the lineup with Wiltshire and Michael Eric, who does a lot of work on the glass. Decker's having a really stellar, solid season for Türk Telekom. Can Korkmaz at the point guard spot will have to control tempo. And this team want to run, this team want to score. And Coach Burak Goran wants his guys to get out and play. And that's why this could be an absolute thriller. Both teams want to push. Both teams want to score heavily. Both teams want to run and let the ball go. So this could be up-tempo and exciting. But there's pressure, extreme pressure, a must-win game. Here's the starting lineup for Jerusalem. Tamir Blatt, who really did struggle in the loss in Turkey, went 1 from 9 from the floor, shooting, but did dish 11 assists. Chris Kramer, that backcourt combination is exceptional. Suleiman Bolemo, Malcolm Hill, and Sean Thomas, athletic up front without being overly big. This lineup feels balanced, and with Jacob Van Brown coming off the bench, really does have some options. Oded Katache, well, subject of a lot of conjecture about where his coaching future lays, but at the moment the only thing he'll be concerned about is Hapoel Jerusalem getting the win here tonight. Tamir Blatt, and we've said when we've covered Jerusalem so far this season, it's a year for Tamir Blatt where he's not that young up-and-coming player anymore. Even though he's only 23 years old, still only young. It's now his time where he really does have to lead this team and deliver on making the sum of the parts greater. And the output of the unit is largely dictated to by the way he plays at the point. So a lot of pressure on a young man, but this is what he's been developed for throughout his development time as a junior. Now it's his time. Now it's his time to be that leading point guard. And no better stage than a crucial regular season game to demonstrate where he is. Well, welcome to Jerusalem, wherever you're joining us from. The home team in the black and Türk Telekom in the white uniform. We'll have a first look at it in the half court. And Jerusalem just have to get after it defensively. Down screen action to move the ball, nice weave. Inside, outside the extra pass. They open it up with great ball movement. Great work on the glass though by Thomas. He comes down with a defensive rebound, long outlet. Kramer going to work down low, needs a pass, wraps it to the corner, open, Hill for three, is good. Well, we thought the tempo would be high. Doesn't mean to say you have to run and gun. The ball movement, both teams, is going to be quick. The step back for the three-point line is short. Great work on the glass. The putback is no good though. And the ball is chased down. And Malcolm Hill has it to the corner. Kramer thinks about the three, turns it down. Tamir Black turns down the ball screen. Little pick and pop. Thomas with the right hand is no good. Wiltshire comes down with a rebound and pushes himself. Wide open in transition. Johnson can't get it to go. Both teams active on the glass, and Michael Eric is a presence in there, the 2'11" Nigerian center. 5 rebounds a game in the Basketball Champions League for Eric. Eric gets a touch in the block. Going up against Hill, little size advantage there. Great defensive effort by Hill though, just stayed in stance, got a lot of help, the rotation was good. Kramer will get it into the half court. Black takes the ball screen. The short roll for the 2 is no good. Defensive rebound is pulled in by Decker, and he'll advance it. Going with that left hand, drops it inside. Little ball fake. Eric will go to the free throw line. Nice cut, nice timing. Michael Eric to shoot the throws. Eric makes a second. Black looks to square it up, steps back. Three's gone and filled up from the corner. Kramer with a beautiful stroke. 6-2 start for Jerusalem. Nice early option. Decker with the easy 2. Nice early look. Went deep, got position and sealed. Nice pass. Korkmaz reverses. Decker with the 3 is long. And they're not hanging around Türk Telekom. Eric on the inside, powers up off the glass, can't get it to go, gets his own rebound, doesn't get it to drop and has it knocked away. And Kramer will advance it. Likes this little post up, steps back for 2, whistle on the play, and we'll go to the free throw line. And Chris Kramer likes that little post up. Feels as though he has an advantage on Korkmaz on the block, so tries to exploit it. First one is good. Kramer shooting around 75% from the free throw line across this Basketball Champions League season. Makes both. And Jerusalem show a little bit of three-quarter court pressure. It's not getting after it too much, just trying to slow the tempo down. They go deep again. Eric wraps the pass. Ulcha in the post, fills the double team, looking for the option, nowhere to go. Really noticeable. Jerusalem really keen on Wiltshire, really trying to crowd him, trying to just get him out of that rhythm that's seen Wiltshire lead this team in scoring. And Jerusalem really sweet from the three-point line. Perfect so far. They've had a poor season from beyond the arc, shooting under 30% as Korkmaz goes inside, has it knocked away. Ball will stay with Türk Telekom. And Blatt was deep on the 3. But shooting under 30% across the Basketball Champions League season from beyond the arc. Perfect in the first 4 minutes here. Korkmaz needs to go long, turned over. Great work by Romar Thomas for 2. 9-point advantage for Hapoel. Super start for the home club. So much athleticism on this Jerusalem roster. They really should and do extend the defense really well. They've just got to do the work on the glass. Only 7 on the possession. Again, they've taken a lot of time out of this possession. Johnson gets a little caught up. He's going to have to throw up the foul line jump shot. Gets the roll for 2. Kramer in rhythm, in transition. Just about scrapes the front of the ring, though. And Türk Telekom right back at it. Korkmaz goes inside. Ulcha steps through, off the glass for 2. So long. Great execution with his feet. Nice step through, gets the 2. Whistle on the play. Johnson's going to be charged with a blocking foul. Steps through, gets an angle off the glass. Soft touch on the finish. Go long, out of bounds. Blatt has it. Takes the ball screen. Thomas with that short roll again. Foul line jump shot, milking it. Really milking the option. Just roll short on the pick and roll. Foul line jump shot. Thomas goes to 4 points. Korkmaz tries to turn the corner. Gets in the lane. Nice find. Johnson wide open in the corner. Can't get it to go. That's a rebound by Thomas. Black comes off the ball screen, drops it again. Sean Thomas on the inside, little head and shoulder fade. Doesn't get the little fade away to drop. Wiltshire with the mid post. Jacob Brown all over him. Sean Thomas will sit. And Aydan Zalmansun checks in. He's going to bang around. He's going to work hard. Comes up with a foul within 2-3 seconds of joining the action. Hard show on the ball screen. Gurmaz fires the three, is no good. Defensive rebound pulled in by Wilson. Bremo comes off the screen, looks to post up. Baseline jump shot is long. Ball's kept alive, chance to run. Decker has it, little 2-on-1 break. Decker has it knocked away. Super hands by Wilson. Jacob Brown going the other way, 4-on-3 break. Wilson wide open for the three, is no good. And Türk Telekom, and neither team stroking the ball with a lot of confidence. Decker just underlines that with the early three. Jacob Brown into the half court. Zalmansun, they're not going to guard him on the three-point line. They'll space that. Kramer stops and pops and pulls the trigger. And that one comes off the back of the ring. 2:30 to go in quarter one. And for teams that just love to score, both teams struggle a little bit. Half-court trap, nowhere to go, just about gets rid of it. Nice pass. And Decker gets the two. Beautiful timing. Wilson, inside, outside. Jacob Brown. Turns down the ball screen. Zalmansun puts it on the floor, gets a little space, can't make the finish from 2 feet. Chance for Türk Telekom to close this to a 2 or 3-point game. Decker drops it inside. Carl Wiltshire spins, goes to the baseline. Off the reverse layup is no good. And we'll have to earn them from the free throw line, I think. Korkmaz will sit. Carl Wiltshire on the free throw line. Wiltshire just over 70% from the free throw line for this regular season. Samet Gayik checks in for Türk Telekom. Carl Wiltshire makes the first of the free throws. Kamar Baldwin also checks in around those three throws. Wilson drops it inside. Jacob Brown back to basket, takes the ball screen, gets inside. Little pass to baseline. Zalmansun in traffic, gets swarmed around, can't get it away. Should have just taken it up. Oh, great effort by Brown. Super effort defensively. Just worked so hard to get it back. Great effort by Jacob Brown. Stays with it, stays in stance, then's quick, has the presence of mind to throw it off Johnson. 5 turnovers for Türk Telekom. Both teams normally do such a good job at taking care of the basketball. Jacob Brown thinks about the 3, but puts it on the floor, gets inside, drops it inside to Zalmanson, who gets the reverse layup for 2. Used his size then to create a little separation. Zalmanson goes to 2 personal. Gay. Baldwin will kick the extra pass to the corner. Wiltshire can't get it going at the moment. Whistle on the play. Ball hits the equipment. Or was there a foul? Foul called. Good to Bass, only 19, 2 meter, 2 power forward, checks in, last minute of the first quarter. Brown enters Zalmanson, will get it off to Sean Thomas. Handles, gets it to Brown, who wants a bit of space to play. 4 on the possession, takes and settles the 2 with his toe on the line. And Jacob Brown opens it back out to a 7-point lead for the home club. And Türk Telekom will hold for the last shot. Deep in the corner for 3 is no good. Ball's kept alive. Decker thinks about it, tries to generate some contact, doesn't get it called, and we have reached the end of 1. And it's been tactical. It's been a bit cagey. Started off, people wanted to run, but it got slowed down by the defense. And Jerusalem had the 19-12 lead at the end of the first quarter. So Chris Kramer came out firing inside and outside. That time he assists to Malcolm Hill. And then he's followed that up with the pretty looking 3. And for most of the first quarter, Jerusalem have had the lead. And Tamir Blatt, who, as we said, went 1 for 9 in the corresponding fixture in Turkey, knocks down the 3 early. He can't keep a good man down, as they say. Sean Thomas gets out on the break. And as you'd expect, he's been a key factor as that first quarter unwound. Carl Wiltshire just about getting himself going. Thomas found a lot of space on that little pick and pop short roll. And Blatt found a way to use him. Well, the pressure of a crucial game at the end of the regular season there for all to see. Hill will inbound. Blatt will oh, nice pass. Thomas flushes the 2. Quick little back cut. Nice find, easy 2. And a 9-point advantage for Hapoel Jerusalem. Just a little lax defensively away from the basketball. The tough baseline 2 is good. Kamar Baldwin starts to reveal the talent that he is. They turn down the handoff, moving on. Bramo thinks about the 3, puts it on the floor, gets to the ring for 2. Super quick move. Bramo's having a super season, and you can see why. Just ghosted past the defense. Great first step. Bremo gets his first two. Baldwin gets it into the half court. They look high-low, nothing doing. Will trying to pick and pop, doesn't get a look. Johnson in the lane, turns it over. Pass ahead, Bremo, opportunity for the easy two and blows it. Well, for all you young players out there, it's going to be an offensive foul. Super stand by Jacovan Brown, who just puts his body on the line. Bremo, simple left-hand layup, was there to take. Decided to go a little fancy with the right hand and just missed the gimme. Blatt out top will take the ball screen from Suleiman Bremo. Sean Thomas looks, throws it away. Defensive effort. Johnson was great. Baldwin blows the layup. Just got intimidated on it. Great challenge. Jacovan Brown, feet set for three in transition. Can't get it to drop. Johnson looks long. Baldwin gets the two. Up and down. Don't take your eyes off it. Again, quick movement of the basketball. Brown stops and pops, is short on the three. Off the glass is sweet, and Baldwin's looking impressive, getting to the ring. Gets the two. Timeout called. That's better for Türk Telekom, much better rhythm defensively. They were much quicker in rotation. And Baldwin gets the two. Timeout called. There's the last player, Baldwin. It's a tough finish, takes the contact, kisses it off the glass. So Jerusalem still with the 5-point lead, 7:20 to go in the half. Blatt off the handoff, turns down the ball screen, turns it over, wants the official for the call, but Türk Telekom just picking it up defensively. Fumble on the end of the break. Trying to pull the trigger, Wiltshire, before he had the basketball. Blatt with the three is good. Well, 1 from 9 looks an absolute eternity ago. Blatt goes to 6 personal, 2 from 2 from beyond the arc. Johnson takes the ball screen, but doesn't get any advantage out of it. Kramer doing a nice job chasing him over that. They tried to wrap the pass around, and it was Johnson almost decided he was going to make the pass regardless. Couldn't get it there. Looking really assured on tonight's game, Tamir Blatt. 9 turnovers for Türk Telekom. That's a huge number for them relative to the season. Blatt, who really looks like he's in the moment, really controlling things. Again, the short roll. Thomas looks for the handoff, finds Blatt, who wraps it back. Thomas with a long three and drops it from deep. Sean Thomas opens out the 11-point lead for Hapoel Jerusalem. Timeout Türk Telekom. That's a great response by Jerusalem to the little run of Türk Telekom. Well, as always, it's an emotional place, timeouts. Coach Garant, very unhappy. Apologies if you've heard any language to the fence. This is a huge emotional game, but just apologies if you've picked up that. Well, we talked about the issues that Jerusalem sometimes have at the defensive end. It's the same thing for Türk Telekom. It's a little bit of, they're going to outscore people. And that's at times can be inconsistent. And they're going through one of those moments right now. For a team that normally scores points for fun. Only 18 points in the first 13 minutes of play today. And Jerusalem try to really hammer home the advantage up the floor. They trap in the corner, almost turns it over, do turn it over. Malcolm Hill has it, makes a smart decision not to force it. Kramer turns down the ball screen, gets to the foul line, needs a pass, finds one. Blatt outside, fires up the three, drops it. Tamir Blatt on fire in Jerusalem. Perfect from beyond the arc. 14-point margin. Jerusalem really trying to push it right now. Baldwin, little pick and pop action. Eric with the reverse of the basketball, looks to dive, doesn't get a touch. Decker for three, drops it, great response. Sam Decker. It's Decker's turn tonight, 7 points personal. Thomas moves it on, Claymore wide open, fills it up. And that doesn't look good. Korkmaz. I don't think it's that bad that he went down very heavily. Carl Wiltshire will get things going again. Nice response to rival challenge for Türk Telekom after their timeout. Jerusalem really went after it. Decker, Wiltshire tries to flare to get open. Decker takes the tough turnaround and drops the two. Well, we thought this, when Kramer came to Hapoel Jerusalem, we thought his combination with Blatt in the backcourt would be productive. And with Jacoban Brown at the three, they got a lot of options. And Jacoban Brown wide open, wasn't aware. Bramo throws it away. Well, they've set out to do a job on Carl Wiltshire. They want him to get 33 again tonight. And at the moment, they've done a great job. Blamo giving up his offense pretty much to just play so hard, and a double team comes and Thomas is late, gets the blocking foul. Well, they're going to, sorry, they called a travel. Thomas gave it one of those looks to the official. You thought he'd been called for the foul. 11 turnovers for Türk Telekom. And he's going to go out of bounds on the slip. Hopefully he'll be fine. Really positive by Thomas, though. Well, they're going to give the ball back to Jerusalem. Jacob Brown curls off the screen, gets it back. Thomas wants. Give it to the lob, the help comes, they wrap it. Brahmo for three, got it. Great read, great execution. Jerusalem on fire from deep, lead by 15. And Brahmo joins that three-point party. Great start. That's offensive. Oh, they're going to call it blocking. A lot of contact on the play. Michael Eric spins to the baseline. This will be Thomas's second foul as he gets called for the block. Thomas has to sit, try and protect that foul trouble. Inside, outside, the extra pass. They line up, the three is long. Ball's kept alive, and Jacob Brown will corral it in. On the end of the break, Blatt for three, and that's his first miss. Great work on the glass. Brahmo with a ball fake, goes back up to finish. It's now a 17-point margin as Jerusalem just run. They shoot, they rebound. They're in total control at the moment. Got to love the way they've constructed their defense to take Türk Telekom out of what they want to run. Wiltshire is just not a factor at the moment, and that's the defense that Jerusalem have put on the floor. Plenty of time for the Türk Telekom to find a way to make this work, but it's got to start at the defensive end, as it always does. Let's take a listen. They've got Korkmaz again. He finds his way out of the park. Wiltshire on the baseline, behind the back. Eric with the soft push, and Wiltshire finds a way. Always tries to find a way. Improvisation with a behind the back pass. Jacob Brown has it. 2:50 to go in the half. And Jerusalem, if they finish strong here, will really put themselves in an incredibly strong position. Jacob Brown spins to the baseline, puts up a soft one. Great work by Zamanson. Finds a way, his own way. Just worked hard, outworked everybody to get the two. Decker looked for a pass, couldn't find it. They're just not giving Wiltshire anything. Wiltshire has to come to ball screen. They turn it down. Korkmaz goes up, gets the roll, and will go to the free throw line for the extra. Well, Blatt just gave up the middle. Looked like he was expecting the screen. No need to panic here for Türk Telekom. They know they've got enough offense to get back in the game. That's not the issue. They've given up 42 points, though, already in this first half. Chris Kramer will advance the basketball. You've got to love the way this backcourt is working. today anyway. Blatt and Kramer. Off the ball screen, Kramer will take the Bramo screen. Blatt looks inside. Bramo wraps it. Jacob Van Brown attacks the closeout. Wheels and deals off the glass for two is good with no time on the clock. Patience by Jerusalem. Ball movement was excellent. Jacob Van Brown attacks the closeout. Ends up with the boringly efficient bank shot. Tamir Blatt will sit with 1:41 to go in the half. Super game of basketball by him. Well, half a basketball at the moment. Bramo will sit. Malcolm Hill checks back in. Started really well, Malcolm Hill. It's an incredibly long and athletic defensive lineup that Jerusalem has on the floor, and Jacob Van Brown demonstrates it again, just picks the Decker pocket. Wilson. Jacob Van Brown for three. Oh, Jerusalem. You gotta love them when they're like this. Ball movement, the defense is just where it should be. And they're just stroking jump shots for fun. Upstairs, Michael Eric has it, whistle on the play. That'll be the third team foul for Jerusalem with 1:06 to go. Step back three, Cookmaz dunk, doesn't get the roll. Eric's all over the glass, inside, outside. Johnson's got to put it up and does, and makes the three. Timeout, Hapoel Jerusalem. Last 48 seconds of what's been a tremendous first half for the home club. Again, they're just so effective tonight. Kramer gets to two, up 18, 30 seconds to go. Kramer goes to 10 personal. Percentage-wise, they're just absolutely tremendous performance by Jerusalem. Kramer just got it and went. Decker drops the three. They've decided they'll let Decker have it. They just won't let Wiltshire have anything. Last 20 seconds as Jerusalem will hold for the last shot of the half. Jacob Van Brown fills the double team. Keeps it going, is fouled. Türk Telekom have 2 to give. Only 6.5 seconds remain now. So Gulusan picks up the personal. Wilson sits. Deshaun Thomas is back for the last 6 seconds of the half. Nice flare. Hill's got to put it up. Takes the tough one. Gets nowhere near making it. We've reached the half. And Hapoel Jerusalem have knocked down 49 first half points to lead this 49-34. Absolutely tremendous performance offensively, 60% from the three-point line for a team that shoots under 30% across the season. There's been no rebounds to get for Hapoel Jerusalem. They've just shot the ball so well. 15 assists in a half of basketball. They're on top, they're dominant. Still a half to go. That's a great half of basketball for the home club. Kramer has 10, Blatt 9, Thomas 9. Contributions from across the roster. The name missing there is Carl Wiltshire. And Jerusalem have just decided he's not getting going tonight. While it was just an incredibly efficient first half performance by Hapoel. Offensively, they passed the ball well, shot the ball incredibly well, 60% from the three-point line. But then, you know, that is the debate. We had the debate earlier in the game, how much defense would either team play? And Türk Telekom just not getting after it at all at the defensive end. Conversely, Jerusalem have decided, as you have to do, pick your poison. They've decided that Wiltshire is just not going to get that game going. 33 points he had in the victory that Türk Telekom had earlier in the regular season over Jerusalem. They have just decided that Carl Wiltshire is not going to be that factor. Now, they've still got a half of basketball to finish that off, but Carl Wiltshire, 33 points in the game in Turkey. Only 4 points. Has only taken 3 shots on the game. It's just not a factor. An efficiency rating of 3. He just has not been a factor. And that's down to Katache and his Jerusalem lineup just deciding how they were going to play defense. It's literally asking everybody else in a white uniform to beat you. And not letting the guy, if he gets going, he's not going to miss. It's play without him. If you can beat us without him, then you've done a great job. Looking at it the other way, Türk Telekom half. Can't give up 49 points in a half and expect to get anywhere near winning this one. Let's take a look at the top scorers. And Decker, pretty much almost single-handedly, 12 points on 3 from 4 from 2, 2 from 4 from 3. Has kept, well, the only person who's kept the scoreboard ticking over for the Turkish club. But Decker, well, pretty much they've decided Decker's going to shoot it, no one else. Going the other way, though. This has been just a tremendous team performance by Hapoel, though. Sean Thomas has the 9 points. Picked up a little foul trouble as well. But as always, gets a lot of touches. His relationship with both Kramer and Tamir Blatt is one of the key reasons that this team really tick as a unit. And Thomas, again, just doing what he does. Doing simple things, but doing simple things very, very well. And if Sean Thomas is making threes, you know it's a good night. Nice stroke on the pick and pop. And that'll do it for the half. We'll take a break. We'll be back shortly.
Jerusalem. What a pass. Oh, now the swat. Benzing thought he had a layup, but Trasic, I think, got the block in. Look at that. Not in my house. Corvette drives down. Passes it back. How about that? Makundu gets a little bit of elevation and extension and throws it down. Inside, rejected from behind by Wojtek. Pruitt goes for the two-handed jam. Not this time, says Abdoulaye Loon. He finds for Dillon. Can't finish. Langford challenges the shot. Now he pushes. Moses hammers it home. Great work from Moses. Little Euro step and the power finish. He finds his way, puts it up. Oh, what a play. What a play by Shepard. The seas parted and he went straight through and went right off the glass. And just a spectacular finish by Shepard. Put that on the highlight reel.
Palumbo again. Banks, great bounce pass from Banks. Oh, how about that for some defense, though? What a block that was. Try to dunk all over him, but this is not in my house.
Kristen goes in, misses the layup. Gets the ball back. Here's a Akun Purcell. Oh, he gets it and then gets double digits in style. Throws it down. He's got 11. Look at this.
Three is lined up, missed. Oh! Oh! Peterson does it all. There's your highlight. Welcome back to Jerusalem. Both teams back on the floor. There's two things here for Türk Telekom. One, obviously they'd love to get back in the game here. Obviously it's a tough ask. They're down 15. But this team can score points. That's not the problem. But the other issue is obviously points difference and head-to-heads, because if they get into a little three-way league, which is how they could potentially end up with Igokia themselves and Jerusalem. Although, in fact, the three-way tie is very unlikely, because there will be a three-way tie after tonight, and then obviously the next series of games will end up with two teams. But there could be a head-to-head debate, a head-to-head battle for the qualification, and a massive loss here is not going to help. That they have a 4-point advantage in the head-to-head with Jerusalem from the first game of the regular season between these two clubs. So if they can't get back and win, they would love to lose by less than 4. So I'm sure both coaching staff will be aware of that equation. But Türk Telekom, 49 points and a half. They can't give up 49 points and a half. But what they can do is they can score. They scored 32 in the third quarter of the game in Turkey. That's the sort of third quarter performance they need right now. The only way they're going to get that is if Carl Wiltshire gets going. And the only way Carl Wiltshire can get going is if they set better screens, they try and get him open, they try and play a little bit more in transition, and do not allow Jerusalem to set their defense. So you got to love the little permutations that go on in these groups. But this one is going to go a long way to deciding who makes the playoffs. I mean, while we're waiting for the third quarter to start, the last round of games, Jerusalem, if they win tonight, they go to Limoges, and a win would guarantee them a qualification for the playoffs. And then that leaves the Türk Telekom Igokia absolute showdown, winner take all, winner go through game in Ankara on game day 12. Well, that's the 26th of January. This is right now, start of the third quarter. Johnson in the lane, far side of the ring, tough move for 2. After such a great first half, you really want to get going in the third quarter. You do not want to sort of go cold, as it were, on the floor. Thomas hands it back to Blatt, tries to turn the corner, looks inside, finds Thomas, who seals, but just about hangs on, has it knocked away. Kramer's going to have to put this up, fires up the 3, is short. Thomas is all over the glass, foul called on the play. Woods is going to pick up the personal. Hill off the out of bounds, good execution, just drops the rainbow like 2. Smooth looking release for Malcolm Hill. 5 points personal. Johnson again, who's a handful on the dribble, needs a pass. Great little switch by Bremo, just switched early. Wiltshire has to kick it out the post. Oh! Korkmaz gets the drop, will go to the free throw line for the extra. And Jerusalem couldn't have done much better until right now, where Hill wanted to reach, and as soon as he reached, Korkmaz put it up, gets the tough 2 to drop, but Hill, well, there's your, gets caught with his hand in the cookie jar. I think they're going to look at that. Interesting. Let's take a listen. I assume it's because they're going to see if it was a 3 or not. Well, that's a 3. Or is it? Looks like it's a 3. Big play. That's great camera work. Great angle on the referee can see that clearly now. Sorry we couldn't hear the official on that one. Quite rightly called the 3. Big play. Chance to make this an 11-point game. Great start to the third quarter by Türk Telekom. Four-point play, and we've got an 11-point game. Here's Kramer. Bramo on the back cut, doesn't get it. Blatt thinks about the 3, tries to turn the corner. Needs a pass. Great defensive effort by Johnson. Stayed in front. Wraps it. Wiltshire in rhythm, can't get it to go. Great work on the glass by Johnson. Tremendous effort. Drops it inside. Whistle on the play. And they've got it going right now. Türk Telekom with the momentum early in the third. Jerusalem have got to get back down in defensive stance and back making it happen at the defensive end. Decker. Just got to find a way to get Wiltshire going. Nice look on the inside and another foul. That'll be the third team foul for Jerusalem, and that's inside the first 2 minutes of the third quarter. Hill sits, Jacob Brown checks in. Great job by Kramer. And both teams stepping it up defensively here in the third. Kramer tries to create a little space. Drew the defense. Jacob Brown is short with the 3. That plays around with the equipment, so the ball will go over to Türk Telekom. And he dodged the bullet there a little bit. Türk Telekom, they jumped off Brown, left him open from the 3-point line. Johnson finds Wiltshire on the hard, against the hard show. Extra pass. Wiltshire desperately wanted it in the corner, doesn't get it. Eric goes up, can't get it to drop. Great effort on the glass. Foul called. And Carl Wiltshire, wide open in the corner, just turned down by his teammate. They've got to do everything they can to get in the open look. Picks up the foul. Third foul for him, has to sit. It's that frustration building in Carl Wiltshire's mind. 7.5 to go in the third. And Blatt out top. Takes the ball screen from Bramo, pulls the trigger for 2, is good. $11 points personal for Tamir Blatt. Again, that hard show. They chase hard on it, then recover. Johnson, little hang time for two. Tough move. Come to play at the start of the third. Nick Johnson. 4 from 7 from the field. Starting to become a real factor. Behind the back, Black with a quick release on the three, and he's feeling it tonight. Yet another three for Tamir Black. 5 quick points in a row, goes to 14 personal, 4 from 5 from the three-point line. Decker fills the double team, finds the open man. Johnson again, takes it strong, gets the 2. Oh, and Thomas straight back down the other way for a quick 2, and no transition defense at all from Türk Telekom. Great vision. Thomas gets the 2, goes to 11 personal. Decker just trying to carry this team on his shoulders at the moment. And Jerusalem have just taken them right out of their offensive rhythm. Great work by Eric on the glass, gets the roll for 2. And Michael Eric doing all he can to stay in this. Jacob Brown picks up, or draws the contact from Korkmaz. Little heady play. As we get a replay of Thomas getting the 2. Halfway through this third quarter, and Jerusalem look like they've oh, upstairs for the throwdown, and Thomas just highlights it. Personal, 4 rebounds, and Deshaun Thomas getting it done for Jerusalem. Johnson tries to answer with a 3, ball goes out of bounds, and Jerusalem will have the possession, 16-point margin. Little replay here as Black puts it above the ring. And Deshaun Thomas pushes the elevator button, goes to the top floor and throws it down. And Tamir Black is just running the game. 60-44, just under 5 to go in the third. And Türk Telekom have really got to dig in right now. Zalmanson out top as Jacob Brown takes a tumble. Here's Black with a new 14. Whistle on the play as Baldwin trying to get after him a little. Move though, try to get Baldwin into Black a little bit, trying to take them out of that rhythm they're in at the moment. So it'll be interesting development here with 4:30 to go in the third. Tamir Black on the free throw line. Jerusalem picked up their 3rd team foul, if you remember, after inside 2 minutes of this third quarter. They've not fouled since. And they've just re-established the big lead. Black comes up short on the second of the 3 throws. Baldwin has, and advances the ball. Early entry to the block. Foul on the play. Jacob Brown takes one for the team. That will be the 4th. Carl Wiltshire draws the contact. Just get Wiltshire off a couple of screens. Just get his rhythm going. Johnson attacks it. Pass just gets bumped out of bounds. Five on the possession. Baldwin elevates, doesn't get the drop. Team rebound for Jerusalem. Everybody got a piece of that one. Here's Blatt in transition. Delmanson with the pick. Short roll. Kicks it off. Wilson is short with the three. Black gets some minutes on the bench as Claimer comes back. Türk Telekom have got to stop the rot here, stop the bleeding. Wiltshire forces one, just looking for his stuff now, not waiting for it to come to him. Kramer, Zalmanson, mid-range jump shot is no good. Defensive rebound has Baldwin's name on it, has a chance to run. Kramer in the post with Wiltshire. The help comes. They skip it. The extra pass. Wiltshire again seals underneath. Kramer has to take one for the team. Wiltshire will sit with 3:25 to go in the third quarter. Jacoban Brown. Again, they've got this lineup on the floor that is just so long. Defensively, just a real handful. Sean Thomas looks inside, nothing there. Zalmanson goes to Brown, little fancy one-footer, doesn't get it to drop. Chance to make this a 10-point game. Great response by Türk Telekom. Baldwin on the reverse layup for two. Come out, Baldwin has come out hard here off the bench. Really does give a lift to Türk Telekom. Baldwin goes to 8 personal. Great rip away for Michael Eric. Numbers down the floor here. Decker lines it up for two, way off. But they'll stay with the possessions. It comes off to Sean Thomas. Zalmanson in that little role play responsibility he has. Checks out. Malcolm Hill checks in. And this is a lineup defensively. Hill, Jacoban Brown, and Kramer really do ask some questions. Baldwin backs it out a little. This one's going up. Takes the tough three. Nowhere near dropping it. And to Sean Thomas, turns down the pass to Jacoban Brown. Kramer extra to the hook. Hill lines up the three, is no good. And Wiltshire just still can't get it to go. Jacoban Brown already thinking about time and management here. Gets it off the ball reversal. Great pass. Sean Thomas goes back with a little fadeaway, doesn't get it to drop. And a chance again for Türk Telekom to push. Chance to get it back to single digits. And they're going to call the technical foul, I assume, for simulation. So there'll be one free throw. Jacob Brown will take it. And makes it. 1:34 to go. Ball goes back to Türk Telekom, which is walked back down into the half court. 19 seconds on the possession. Little ball fake, open three in the corner is good. Decker fills it up, and we've got a single-digit game for the first time in a very, very long time. Decker goes to 15. Jerusalem lead it by 9. And I don't think they suit this slow down, try and manage the game style. Jacob Brown pulls the trigger for 3. Great work by Hill on the glass. What an effort. What an effort on the glass by Malcolm Hill. Goes to 7 personal. Ball but into the half court. Michael Eric is the man who releases the pressure. Johnson, who had that explosion early on in the third. Tough little finish. And Michael Eric gets the 2. There's about a 1 second differential between the game and the possession clock. But Jerusalem will try and hold for the last shot of this third quarter. Jacob Brown just tries to get to the ring, picks up his own rebound, gets it to go. And perseverance is rewarded. And Jacob Brown finishes the half, finishes the quarter on this play. Great defensive effort by Johnson, but Brown stays with it. Soft touch on the putback. And at the end of 3, Jerusalem have the 66-55 lead over Türk Telekom. Numbers-wise, Türk Telekom struggling from beyond the arc. They've taken 21 threes and made half the number that Jerusalem have. Let's take a look at the best plays of the third quarter. Well, when Thomas threw that one down, most people would have thought Jerusalem would be able to put this one away. But Baldwin in particular came off the bench and just played really hard. The defense just got them back in it for a bit. And the offense is always going to turn the scoreboard over. Just to remind you, ahead of this game, Türk Telekom only had the 1 loss Igokia and Jerusalem have the 2 losses. So you could end up with all 3 teams on 3 and 2 if Jerusalem maintain this advantage. Kramer for 3 is no good. Wiltshire comes down with it, chance to push. Decker in transition, drops it inside. Michael Eric puts it on the floor, goes to work, but mishandles. Kramer into the half court. Sean Thomas will hand off. Hill feeling it from beyond the arc. Drops another one. Such a smooth looking 3. Gets into double digits. 2 from 3 from the land of plenty. Johnson. Baldwin again trying to make something happen. Van Brown into the half court, looking at a 12-point lead. Drops it, that short roll again. Gives Thomas the chance to play. Now they're going to give the space to Jacob Van Brown. 5 on the possession, puts it on the floor. Little fade away for 2 is no good. And Decker will come down with it. Johnson will push. Baldwin tries to get a little separation. Decker on the inside, puts it on the floor. Little fadeaway jump shot is short. Malcolm Hill's a little bit like a stats magnet at the moment. Comes up with defensive rebound. Nice look, long. Wow, what a block. Johnson gets back in the play. Pins it against the backboard. Is that the thing that sparks him? Oh, Decker blows the layup, but stays with the play for 2. Got a 10-point game with 7:40 to go. Thomas again, foul line jump shot is no good. Hill's on it on the glass. The ball will go back to Türk Telekom. Baldwin gets it out of any pressure. Johnson looks inside. Oh, nice finish. Garrett gets the 2. Türk Telekom cut it to 8. 7:02 to go. And Jerusalem will take the timeout. Jerusalem in the half court. Little pick and pop action again. Romai has it. Tamir Blatt finds the corner. The open three is just nailed from the corner for Claimer. Yet another three for Jerusalem. Well, they're trying to give Katashe a great send-off if they get the win tonight. Spins to the baseline. Johnson on the inside for two. Pretty little finish with a left hand. Blatt wraps it. Thomas, little give and go action. Tries to create an angle, can't get the finish. Wiltshire comes down with a rebound, and Johnson just gets it and goes. Wiltshire strokes it for the first three of the night. Finally, it happens. Is it too late? I don't think so. It's only a 6-point game. 9 points personal, 1 for 5 from three for Carl Wiltshire. You can see what that's done to the bench. Kramer comes out of the corner, looks to face up. Thomas wants it in the post. They don't give it to him. Hill on the closeout is fouled on the way to the hoop. Will go to the free throw line. Gayic with the personal. And the whole of Türk Telekom have been waiting for that all night. Carl Wiltshire with his first three. Malcolm Hill makes the first. Don't forget, a 4-point margin for Türk Telekom from the game in Turkey. Baldwin penetrates kick. Wiltshire on the closeout, hands it off. Decker with the three is good. Oh, here they come right now. 5-point game. 5 to go in the fourth. Hold on to your hats on this one. Katashe's last game before he's moved to Panathinaikos. Turnover. And for a while, he may have thought it might have been an armchair ride as his team left by 15 points. But we've said throughout, Türk Telekom can score for fun. All they needed to do was get some stops. I'm not totally sure it's them getting steps or Jerusalem trying to slow down. But the net effect is 5-point game, 4:40 to go, going all the way to the wire. Baldwin shakes, is blocked. Zalmanson took away the option. Timeout. Türk Telekom, they want to talk it over. Let's see if we can listen to this one. And line possession. Here's Johnson, only 5. Go to Wiltshire, has a little lean back, gets the soft roll. Once one goes, they'll all go for Wiltshire. 3-point game. Jerusalem just have to believe in what they're doing right now. Kramer drops it inside. Zelmanson goes up, he's blocked. Another block, and Türk Telekom have the bit between their teeth right now. Johnson, off the ball screen, gets to the foul line. Ball's knocked away, great hands. And Johnson picks up the personal, trying to recover. Jacob Van Brown again comes up with a defensive effort. Well, there's the soft touch of a shooter. (74-71). And I just don't like Jerusalem walking the ball down. But now they're in that rhythm. I'm not sure they can break out of it. Almost the steal. Very well, far side of the ring. They're going to call the travel. They just don't look as good in the half court. The tempo is slower. And Türk Telekom have stopped turning the ball over. They've 16 for the game, but they haven't turned it over for a while, apart from their last foul. Here's Wiltshire. And Bremo's going to pick up the personal. First foul for Jerusalem in the fourth, 3:33 to go. Oh, Wiltshire gets the easy one off the glass, but blows it. They can't finish. Gayet can't get it off the glass. And Jerusalem totally dodged a bullet on that one. Wiltshire had a gimme from 2 feet. Jacob Van Brown. Now they open him out to the right side of the floor. Stops, fires up the 3, way off. Again, no rhythm. And the whole tempo has changed for Jerusalem. A whole season almost encapsulated into the one game for the Israeli club. Johnson looks at his options, finds the corner. Wiltshire can't get it to drop, still can't get it to drop. Thomas, great stand by Wiltshire, but what a finish by Tishon Thomas. Huge 2 points. 76-71, timeout. Would love to see it again. Great control by the big man. Everything is slowed down for Jerusalem, which has allowed Türk Telekom to get back in this. Extension on the defense. Break it down. Johnson's just had a solid game. Gets knocked away though. Turns it over, not when he really didn't need to, but Kramer just turns it straight back. Becker off the glass. The putback by Gaek for 2. Back to a 3-point game. Whistle on the play. They want the travel. They're not going to get a travel. Kramer gone down a little hard on that knee. Kramer short with the first. It's a single possession game, under 2 to go. Jerusalem still have 3 to give. Telekom just have the 1 foul to give. 13 points for Chris Kramer. What he wouldn't give to make that full team right now, which he does. Substitution. Malcolm Hill checks in, Kramer checks out. Jerusalem go very long defensively. It's been a big factor all night. Here's Johnson into the half court. Baldwin is so active. Wiltshire still continues to struggle. Decker, everybody's in a passing lane now. They're going to call that a blocking foul. But Jerusalem have fouls to give, so Baldwin inbound. Johnson again seeing a lot of the basketball, puts it on the floor. Decker is off with a 3. That's a rebound. Gay, great job on the glass. Ball's knocked away though, just about recovered. Extra pass to the corner. Gig for 3 is long. Wiltshire's on the glass, straight back up for 2. Super play on the glass. Got to find ways to help, and Carl Wiltshire just did. 15 points personal on a quiet night for Wiltshire. Thomas lines up the 3, can't get it to go. A little early, a little rushed, and after all their trials and tribulations here, Türk Telekom could lead it on this possession. This has got to go up. Foul line, Baldwin pushes, drops the 2, and we've got a new ball game. 77 apiece with 42.7 to go. And Kamal Baldwin has been huge in this second half. Jerusalem take the timeout. Katashi's got to win a game in his last game here in Jerusalem. Harry would love to go out on a winning note. Let's take a listen. Well, Coach Katasha leaves. Coach Adamaitis will be in charge here in Jerusalem for what he hopes to be the playoffs of the Basketball Champions League. Well, he's going to be in charge for the last of the regular season games. Will be a game they'll have to win, but it will be a game they should win. Limoges already eliminated from the competition, but they've still got to go and win it. 14-second reset on the inbound after the timeout. Take it in the front court. Hill gets to the lane, takes a tough one, and they got nothing. They got nothing but a tough shot. They're going to get the ball back, though, which is the most important thing here. Baldwin has it. Scores tied at 77 apiece. It's around a 9-second differential between game and possession. Baldwin puts it on the floor, is fouled across the lane, and that changes the complexion. Because now, with 13.4 seconds remaining, Türk Telekom will get the last shot of the game. Jerusalem could decide to foul here after some time comes off the clock, because they still have one to give. Türk Telekom take the timeout. 13.4 seconds to go. A win will take them through to the playoffs. One shot, and the playoffs could be theirs. Again, such an emotional situation. Apologies if you were offended by some of the language that the microphones may have picked up. Sideline possession. A shot to make the playoffs for Türk Telekom. 13.4 seconds remain. One shot, and the playoffs could be theirs. Baldwin holds. They're going to try and use every single second. Bramo's going to go after it, though. Brokens up for Baldwin down the lane. Is fouled. He's going to go to the free throw line. Going strong. Brown gets caught reaching. They fouled the act of shooting. Could have fouled earlier. Didn't. Come up, Baldwin on the free throw line. First free throw of the night. Misses the first. Whatever statistics you shoot from the free throw line, they count nothing in this situation. This is about you, the ball, the ring, and pressure with a capital P. Baldwin. The first lead of the night for Türk Telekom. They've trailed for 39 minutes, 57 seconds. And they take the lead with 3.7 seconds to go. Jerusalem have one timeout. 3.7 seconds to somehow salvage the victory. Türk Telekom have a foul to give, which could be crucial.
Wait 1 second.
Well, still no Tamir Black. Try and finish this game. .7, but Türk Telekom with a foul to give. Wilson will inbound the basketball. Brown puts it up for the game, doesn't get it to go. And Türk Telekom will progress to the playoffs of the Basketball Champions League. They trailed for 39 minutes. They win it by 1. Tremendous, resilient performance by Türk Telekom. Trailed by as many as 16 at one point. Only shot 27% from the three-point line. Carl Wiltshire just couldn't get going. But rebounding in particular kept them in it. 14 offensive rebounds. They did miss a lot of shots. There was a lot of offensive rebound opportunities. Boda Katashe leaves the role here as head coach that he's done so much for in exactly the way he wouldn't have wanted to leave. Blatt had 15 and didn't play down the end of the game. Thomas had 15 and Kramer had 14. But that is a resilient performance. Baldwin was phenomenal in the fourth. His aggression, his directness was tremendous. And he really did spark a comeback by Türk Telekom. Let's take a look at the best plays. Well, early on, it didn't look like there was a hope for Türk Telekom to break back into this game. It was all showtime for Jerusalem. A few behind the backs, knocking down threes. They were in control. But first, Johnson, in particular from the perimeter. And then Baldwin really did start to work Türk Telekom back into the game. Baldwin with a reverse layup there, just great poise on the finish. Johnson in particular, in that spell in the fourth, just sparked things. Question is, unless there was some injury issues, is how or why Tamir Blatt didn't finish the game. Didn't play in the last few minutes, having really ran the game for Jerusalem. But they finish without him, and they finish with the L. They finish with the loss. So their future depends on two things now. They need to win, and they need Türk Telekom to do them a favor and beat Igokia. What it does mean is if Igokia win, then Jerusalem will be eliminated at the stage of the regular season. Well, that's a great comeback. Here's the standings. There you can see it. Qualified Türk Telekom. Igokia and Jerusalem still alive for that last berth in the playoffs. Igokia go to Türk Telekom. Jerusalem play Limoges. But for now, from Jerusalem, I hope you've enjoyed it. It's good night.